A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Early Saturday morning, Minnesota woke to a shocking and tragic news story that has left the state in mourning. Two separate attacks on state legislators have sent shockwaves through the community as the top Democratic state legislator, Melissa Hortman, and her husband, Mark, were killed, while another state legislator, John Hoffman, and his wife, Yvette, were injured. The suspect, identified as Vance Bolter, is currently at large, and authorities are treating these incidents as politically motivated assassinations. Governor Tim Walz was quick to respond, labeling the attacks as politically charged violence amid a growing trend of threats against lawmakers across the United States. The situation is particularly alarming given that both incidents occurred in the homes of the victims, with the shooter impersonating a police officer to gain access. Brooklyn Park Police Chief Mark Bruley confirmed that Bolter used a vehicle that resembled a police squad car to approach the homes of Hortman and Hoffman. This chilling detail has heightened the sense of fear and urgency within the community. The FBI has announced a $50,000 reward for information leading to Bolter's capture, as he remains elusive since the attacks. Bolter, who has a history of involvement in state workforce development initiatives, has now become the focus of a massive manhunt. His political affiliations are murky, having identified as having no party preference in the past. However, his roommate and best friend, David Carlson, described him as a devout Christian and anti-abortion advocate, claiming Bolter expressed a desire to harm others and had a list of potential targets that included lawmakers and community leaders. The violent events have prompted a wave of demonstrations across Minneapolis, with some rallies continuing in support of the victims and their families. The state legislature, which was evenly split between Democrats and Republicans prior to these attacks, now faces an uncertain future as the community grapples with the implications of this violence. Governor Walz, visibly shaken, expressed his condolences, stating, "Our state lost a dear leader, and I lost the dearest of friends." He praised Hortman's dedication to public service and her commitment to improving the lives of Minnesotans. In light of these tragic events, the governor has ordered state flags to be flown at half-mast in memory of Hortman. He emphasized the importance of unity in the face of violence, urging citizens to stand together against such acts, reinforcing that Minnesota is a state that values civil discourse over violence. The Brooklyn Park Police Department has lifted a shelter-in-place order, indicating that Bolter is no longer believed to be in the immediate area. However, the search for him continues, with authorities urging anyone with information to come forward. As the investigation unfolds, the community remains on edge, hoping for justice and safety for its leaders and citizens alike. The heartbreaking loss of Melissa Hortman and the injuries sustained by John Hoffman serve as a grim reminder of the dangers faced by public officials in today's increasingly volatile political climate. The state of Minnesota now stands united in mourning, reflecting on the legacy of a dedicated public servant and the urgent need for change in how political differences are addressed. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.